Hello, and welcome to Wellness Journey Monday. Today we're going to be talking about sciatica. And sciatica has been something that 3 generations of males in my family have felt. And it's a congenital sciatica, obviously. And my dad says that my grandfather had it really bad. My dad has it, and I've had it ever since I was 16 years old. And for the longest time, I didn't really know why. I just always had back pain. And then in my 20s, my leg would just go intermittently numb. And then by my late 20s, my leg was just kind of numb all the time. And I didn't really seek treatment or help for it because it was just something that I had lived with for so long. The joke in residency was I need my lumbar support. So I'd always find a chair and put a pillow behind it. And that's how I was known partially in the resident lounge in residency because of those issues with sciatica. And then it got really bad when I started working nights because of the inflammation, the disruption in sleep-wake cycle and circadian rhythm, and the stress of the job. My entire leg just went numb. It was numb for almost a year, and my back pain went through the roof. And it got so bad that I was like, I can't stand this anymore. So I went to a chiropractor to get a skeletal survey and see if there was an anatomical reason, and there was. I had a thoracic scoliosis that was never diagnosed, and then I inherited a really tight L4, L5 disc space, and that was causing the issue, combined with the fact that my left leg is significantly shorter than my right leg. And so I had a prosthetic placed in my shoes. That helped a lot. I started doing some functional stretches multiple times a day to make sure that the muscles weren't getting tight, because what I found was it wasn't just my back muscles that were tight, it was my glute muscles on that left side, that were the leg that's shorter, that were also tight. I got a hypervolt. I love that thing. That thing dramatically changed my wellness routine. Using it, you can feel the muscles loosen up almost immediately. It's been a game changer, well worth the investment. And then I started looking at some other things that I could do as a functional healing method for chronic pain. Now, what are these things? This is a shameless plug for my podcast that's coming out this week, A Functional Approach to Pain. And in this, a lot of the modalities that you'll hear in the podcast are how I cured my sciatica. Now I have no leg pain. I have full feeling back in my leg, and I have very minimal back pain. And it's usually only when my posture is not correct or I do something stupid in the gym, which I try not to do anymore. I try to keep it lightweight and doing it more for training for muscle instead of strength. And so I'm not really trying to build strength anymore. I'm just trying to be healthy, just trying to have endurance and to look and feel good. That's why I work out now. So my goals have changed, so my workout has changed. So check out the podcast on Wednesday. It'll be available on all major platforms, YouTube, and including my group, Strive for Great Health. So that sciatica is a reason for me to be holistic, because I knew the conventional approach would just try to put me on pain medicine and suggest surgery. And I said, there's no way. I don't want to do that, especially when I was younger. So doing these things in the holistic approach is how I cured my sciatica. And we've seen in holistic medicine, in functional medicine, people dramatically improve through a multi-modality approach to chronic pain. Check out the podcast. I know you'll love it. It helped me overcome what I was walking through. And that's the whole purpose of these wellness journeys, is to show you that we're all walking through some type of wellness issue. Even though I am a wellness provider, I still have to deal with my own wellness issues. And a lot of this is how I overcame them. And it's kind of funny, a lot of us in the wellness and holistic sphere joined this area because we had something crop up that we said, no, there's got to be a better way than what conventional medicine was offering. And I've had that conversation with a lot of wellness providers, and they all have a similar story. It's really powerful that their journey into being that type of practitioner started with their own issues. So thank you for listening, and God bless.